Hello, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Luna Evil, and I'll be your hostess with the mostest. Anyways, I thought I'd do a video to help those understand, and especially with me, I'm just going to start off with first and say that I've had a really weird week, and I would love to understand what the hell is going on right now and how to navigate through that. So, y'all don't know what's going on right now. First off, we are in, again, I'm always professional when I do this. Oh, God, I gotta get better at this one day. So we have new moon in Libra, Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. So I did look up a couple, watching a video, and right now it's apparently about integrating past experiences. I will share, I will share the articles here that I will be reading from, because you got to give credit where credit is due, right? You can't just take credit all for yourself. So if you learn from others, don't steal their information, you share it, and just don't fucking. We all can share this together. Nobody needs to fucking fight over any factors of like being like, I was here first and I fucking said it first and I need all the fucking credit over here. That's not how this works. And again, too, like, I would love to know what is going on, what's going on with the collective. I haven't done that in a very long time. I haven't tuned into what's going on with the collective. I've been dealing with a lot of shit of my own, dealing with life, taking care of myself, which I've been happily still coronavirus free, which is really amazing, because I'm in high risk factor, and somehow in some way and a frontline worker, and yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm just keeping high hopes I don't catch it, because it's like, big thing is my dad. Like, I would be devastated. Never mind my own life. I would even be more devastated if I got the fucking shit and I spread it to people in general. Like, just in general. What kind of person goes like, oh, I don't fucking care, it's just death anyways? What kind of fucking human being are you? Really? As somebody who has been dead, you should respect death more. Trust me. You might not get a second chance to. Just saying. I learned that the hard way. So take it from somebody who knows. Don't fuck around with that shit, man. Fucking show some respect. And show some respect that somebody dies from this. Anyways, I'm getting emotional right now because this is what we're dealing with and shit like this. I'm going to say this really quickly, and I'm ranting. That is somebody's loved one, regardless of who they are. Regardless of who the fuck they are, that is somebody's loved one. And for you to play it off like, well, I don't really care to be a super spreader. Did you hear the words coming out of my mouth? That's all I'm going to fucking say to that. That's all I have to need to say to that. For you to understand the extremity of what I just said and what that fucking means, okay? Yeah, I'm getting angry over here. Thor's hammer's going, ah! Anyway, so let's get into it, right? Shall we? This is the fun part about experiencing this right now, right here, right now, live with you guys. There's one person I think is probably a bot, because they never interact, they just lurk. Which, you know what? I'm still flattered if even a bot is interested in what I have to say. Thank you. So, yeah, again, just give me one. I did say let's carry on with this shit show. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Don't take me fucking seriously. This is why I made this 18 plus. Because, yeah, I swear like a fucking sailor and I don't fucking care. All right? Fuck off. I'm Scottish and I will be in your face if I want to, all right? I can't tell me what to do. You tell me what to do, I'll fucking oppose you. Don't ever tell me what to do. I will kick your ass. And again, too, this does pertain to having a very extremely weird week. So, which one did I start off with first? Forever Conscious, is that the one? Yeah, I'm a professional on this. So, intuitive astrology, I got two different aspects here because you know how I am. I like to be multifaceted. Well, if you don't know who I am and how I am, I like to be multifaceted on everything that I share, on topics that are important to the collective and even the selective. Y'all know who you are because you'll get triggered by that, right? Being triggered is not not all a bad thing. Like it's what you narrow everything down for what you see and what you believe, and this is what's gonna like really break through the collective forward. I think that's what I'm feeling. Like I can see the sun coming out right now as I'm talking about this. As I raise my vibration, and this is what I'm doing right now. I want to raise the vibration like others are doing right now. I want to raise mine as well. I want to raise it. I want to be heard from the universe. Fuck God. I want the universe to hear me. The universe is more powerful. And our true creators. Sorry to say, there's actually two creators of like all existence. Never mind mankind, all right? Calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down. Yeah, calm the fuck down. Get over it. Actually, there's probably more than two. There's probably three of them. Probably more than that. Who knows? We don't know right now. So until then, there's more than one. Get over it. Get over it. I'm so mean sometimes. All right. I am just feeling the backlash of this. I really am. The October 16th, and what day is it today? 17th. So good. Like 12 hours or something. New moon is the closest super new moon of the year and falls in the sign of Libra. Libra is all about balance, fairness, and justice. And these are qualities we are going to have to keep in mind under the intense energies of this new moon brings. And yeah, as you can tell at the beginning of this fucking video, could somebody really fucking feel the intensity before she starts reading and being blown? Her mind's being mind fucked right now. Mind fucked. Do you see, when you happen to actually see true synchronicity, like from the universe, not from other people, from yourself and from the universe, you're like, what the fuck is, like, you, again, I've mentioned this before, it's moments where you're just like, this can't be happening, it's breaking my brain, I can't handle this, I feel like I'm gonna die, but it's an ego death, right? Like, it's about transformation. Death is about transformation. That's why you need to respect death more and not treat it like it's some fucking beast. How about that one? Stop treating death like it's your fucking slave. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I did the same mistake. And I'm learning from that mistake. And that's why I'm sharing this knowledge with you right now to be permanent on the internet. Permanent. Like, once it's in here, it's locked forever. Don't you understand that yet either, people? Ladies and gentlemen, please, God, please tell me you are that awoken. I hope so. Yes, this continue. So, as this is a super new moon, we are going to feel the lunar energy strongly. Even though the sky will be dark on this night, we will feel the pull of the moon drawing us inward and into the deeper depths of our soul, which is really good time to start getting into things like, meditation is the best medication, I like to fucking say. I always like to say that one. Meditation is the best medication. Like, you don't need medication when you got meditation. And that's not to say that's for everybody, but you figure you know you better than I can say. So I'm just talking from my own personal experience. I'm not saying everybody's in the same category, but I'm saying personally for me, it is also a very good medication on top of my medication. Because look, hey, guess what? Oh no, I take fucking medication to keep my fucking schizophrenia and all that shit under fucking wraps. Who fucking cares? Do you think I like the idea that I have no control over my fucking emotions or the fact of like my concept of reality? Do you think I like that idea? No, I want to enjoy my life while I still can. And if fucking this, which is only just like, oh yeah, I don't want you reading that. If this is the only thing, it's not the only thing, it's part of the fucking solution to keeping my sanity, then so fucking be it. No fucking shame over here. Fucking stop shaming people already. What the fuck is the matter with you? Grow up. Grow up. Seriously, grow up. God. It's coming from a 33-year-old already, for fuck's sakes. Why am I angry? I'm not angry, I'm frustrated because it's like, enough's enough. This is, oh my God, stress, but like, you know, it's right now too, people are going to be experiencing different things. Some people are going to be experiencing positives from this, and then people are going to be experiencing negatives from that. So I need to remember that this new moon in Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, yes, there we go, has two sides to it. And either you're going to be on the shit end of the stick, or you're going to be on any... hang on. Something's telling me to stop for a second. There is some dense, heated energy surrounding this Libra super new moon. It feels like a little harsh, but also oddly magical. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of feeling right now too. This new moon may stir some troubles for us, or yeah, see, that's exactly what I just fucking said. Oh, this new moon may stir some troubles for us, or bring some pain points to the surface of our heart. It may make us feel a little heavy, lethargic, and add to the confusion or uncertainty we may already be feeling. Okay, maybe I didn't say that per se. I was trying to get into that. That totally makes sense, especially this week, of what I've been dealing with recent bullying at my workplace, and really affected me because it wasn't just against me, it was against my friends. And if anybody ever knows me, you ever fuck with my friends, you fuck with me. All right? And that's all I got to say to that. And that goes for anything. You fucking, if you're my friend and I consider you dear, you fucking bet your arse I'll fucking back you up no matter who the fuck. If anybody ever decides to attack you, I will fucking rip them a new arsehole. I don't care. If I care about you, I will protect you. That's all I know. I know that's what's right to do. And I am a person who does what's right. Yes, I have fucked up. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm saying I will protect what I love. All right? Let's move on. Libra energy can also shine a spotlight on our relationships and reveal to us where things may be out of balance. So this is, all right. That's what I was trying to get. This is about finding inner balance within yourself and our relationships. And that could be anything. That could be a friendship. That could be family. That could be love. That could be self-love, like with yourself. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, let's continue on, actually. If you have been giving too much of yourself away, you have been acting for the sake of others rather than yourself. This new moon may help you to return to yourself and realize a new way. And I'm going to say really quickly that I realized that just recently this week. And now that makes sense. Now it totally makes fucking sense why I said today, you know what? I am tired of everybody else expecting me to have to always drop everything for them when they fucking need it. What I need right now is time to myself, to recharge myself and take care of my family right now. And that's just life. That it just happens. But you know what? You know what else happens? When you're stuck in that, it's because it's what I'm doing now. I'm doing that too. I've been giving too much of myself away. It says right. I've been giving if you have been giving yourself too much away, you've been acting for the sake of others rather than yourself. And I realized today it was like, yeah, and as I'm reading this now, which is really freaky again too, like a lot of this I just intuitively do, and it's also mind fucking me so bad right now. I'm trying to keep my calm so much. The new moon calls for us to return to ourselves, to step out of shame and blame, and to focus on giving back to ourselves. When we are full of ourselves, then we can pour into others. If you are dealing with a challenging relationship, this new moon may bring things to a head. A new strategy may have to be taken, but first allow the dust to settle. Don't feel like you need to have it all figured out in one go, as this new moon calls for patience, reflection, and inner work. Creating connection and spending time with friends, even if it's just online, can also be soothing. Can also be a soothing way to ease some of the heightened energy circling in the cosmic skies. New moons are always a time of new beginnings, and while we may feel this in the air, we may also be feeling a growing sense of confusion about how to move forward. This confusion is amplified by the fact that both Mars and Mercury are in retrograde at the time of the new moon. When the world outside us feels confusing and unsure, there are always things that we can feel certain about. And those are the things that we should keep in our focus, which is really, really good advice, actually, that I'm going to settle into my brain right now as we speak. One moment here. When the world outside us feels confusing and unsure, there are always things we can feel certain about. Those are the things that we should keep in our focus. Yes. Yes, that makes sense. That makes sense. From my actual, not near death, my actual death experience. Like, I actually died. It wasn't a near death. I was dead. I was dead. Like, it's not even a joke, man. It's not a joke at all here. And yet I am ashamed of myself how I used to be this way. I used to be that way. I used to be. And it took a lot of bullshit to help me wake up to this. I used to think my experiences were based on others when really it's opposite. It's my observation of myself that I reflect on the others. That's the truth. Anyways, having both these planets in retrograde at the same time is a challenging combination, and may make us feel like we are taking steps backward, not forward. That's what I get for having no screen it. No, hang on. You can also add the miscommunications. It can also add to miscommunications. So be mindful of this if you need to behave an important or need to have an important conversation. While this feels like a challenge, oh my god, challenging cycle that is opening up for us under this new moon, know that this is also a powerful. Know that it is also powerful for spiritual awakenings and intuitive work. Nice. Nice. If you can open to the energies, you may receive some new spiritual insights and understandings. You may even find that connecting with your spirit guides and angels become easier. This spiritual awakening energy is also helped by the star Arcturus, which will be active at the time of this new moon. Oh, nice. Arcturus. is a bright star in our solar system that is believed to be home to an advanced alien race known as the Arcturians. Now, do we all know who the Arcturians are? Let's get into the definition really quickly because I can't remember on the top of my head, and that's why it's always good to have information at the tip of your tip of your thing. If you're I don't want to get anything wrong, right? I would feel so bad. So are they natives too? So Arcturian aliens are watchers and Earth protectors. Which I believe I'm an Arcturian. I did know pretty much a lot about my star history and all that, but because and here you go. And if you want to know, let's talk about the frickin' Arcturians. Like I said, give credit where credit is due. Here you go. So you want to read up more about Arcturians and about what's going on right now. So I will put those in the hashtags. Arcturians. Yeah, so Arcturians are awesomely fascinating creatures, and again, I believe I'm one of them. I know I'm 7. I believe Arcturians. That's like a question mark. Arcturians. A mysterious race of light-emitting beings was the folklore tales of the Lyrans, reptilians, Syrians, and many other alien races who only imagined the likelihood of such powerful beings. They were said to exist in the... Oh, my God. All right, 1 second. You freaking popped up on me to join the mailing list. Oh, come on. Yes, I would like to join the mailing list. I like to find new and connecting, inspiring, and learning. Come on. Do it. Whatever. Fine. Fuck you then. It's not working. Okay. Ah! Christ. What is wrong with this thing? Okay. They were said to exist in the 4th and 5th dimensions and were able to choose when to manifest in the 3rd dimension to become the physical manifestation of the great alien race known as the Arcturians. The story told of the great elders who governed these great spiritual beings called the Brotherhood of All, who did not allow for the interaction of Arcturians and the lower planes of existence. What? Although these great beings were greatly talked about, many did not believe in such a race, and furthermore, those who did believe in Arcturians only had old tales of ancient times when Arcturians traveled the known universe. As a visionary Edgar Cayce discussed the most advanced alien race in our galaxy, everyone now is looking to find more information about these mysterious aliens. The question still remains, who are the Arcturian aliens? Many are contemplating this question. The Arcturians are an alien race that comes from the blue planet orbiting the red giant star Arcturus in the Bootes constellation. So Bootes constellation. Arcturus is about 36 light years from our solar system. It's the most advanced alien civilization in the galaxy. They have surpassed into the 4th and 5th dimensions. Arcturian aliens believe in a higher state of being and have mastered many aspects of today's modern age belief of New Age thinking and have vested many of their resources to defend Earth from the reptilian and gray aliens and their agendas. Although some aliens have eluded capture from the Arcturians, it is said that it is only a matter of time before they are captured. Arcturians are known for their power of healing. This is what defends Arcturians as an amazing race among the cosmic worlds. However, Arcturians are able to accomplish such majestic powers through the aid of their mastery of the conscious mind. Many call the Arcturian way art of the mind, and rightfully so. Woo! I believe I'm Arcturian, as that sounds like right up my alley. Through channelings Arcturians have sent the message to the starseeds of Earth and have begun a movement that can no longer be stopped. Woo! I am an Arcturian. Yeah, what's up? Ooh. Arcturians have declared, and this is how synchronicity really happens. When you start going on a weird fucking subject, and I'm gonna book this. This is amazing. This is amazing. Just fucking right into my lap here. Arcturians have declared their intentions and have slowly worked to prepare all earthly beings to connect with the higher forces of the infinite intelligence that give them the very power we marvel at. Behold, the dawn of the conscience evolution that has already begun, and the wheels of angelic poetry are beginning to unfold before our eyes. Oh my god, that is fucking beautiful. The words are fucking wow, man. Woo! Just taking my breath away there. Conscious evolution is our emergence into the realm of all that is known and unknown. Through the ages, man has evolved physically, and now we begin our evolution of the mind. Finally! Oh my god, yes, please, Daddy. Consciousness is the capacity of the mind to be aware of. In this context, it includes all the interior dimensions and capacities of life that can, among other things, help us deal successfully with our changing world by sensing, understanding, and creatively, collaboratively relating to the entities, interactions, and conditions in and around us. As I was mentioning already, did I not? In this article, talking about, where was it here? 1 second, what did we say? When the world outside us feels confusing and unsure, there are always ways we can feel certain about. There are always things we can feel certain about. And those are the things that we should keep in our focus. And that's kind of weird talking about the Arcturians. Now, let me see. Okay, so back to the Arcturian beings have appeared to me as blue light and carry the most wonderful heart-centered energy. So, there you go. They are pure and their presence is very healing. Oh, and their presence is very healing. And I've been told that many a times that I have a weird healing energy. And like, it's just like, I don't even mind because I give my energy out to people who need it, right? If you need it, you're more than welcome to have it. But if you want it, then you better watch out. You get what I'm saying? So, the heart-centered energy they carry can remind us to focus on love, to be kind to ourselves and each other, and to practicing the art of forgiveness. How can you view your troubles through the eyes of love? How can you shift your awareness to a heart-centered place where you can see and feel only love? How do you shift those negative thoughts, those negative feelings, those negative imbalances, those troubles that you have? You're shifting your awareness. How do you shift it and see it and feel it only from a place of unconditional love? How do you do that? Well, let's continue. Okay? While living from this state all the time is not always possible in this earthly realm, the light energy that pours down to the planet from the star Arcturus can be a reminder. Which actually, that's amazing. I didn't know that's what it was right out there. Another way we can channel this energy is through creative projects, especially ones that require us to make something with our hands. How can your hands creating something nourishing and soothing for your soul? The October new moon is a powerful one, so be gentle with yourself and remember that the darkest nights often lead to the brighter mornings. Ooh, there's a new moon ritual here. Ooh, really? That's an ad. Get out of here. No! Get off my fucking... Nice try. You little fucking sneaks. So, there you go. That's the part I wanted to read. Now, here's the second article I wanted to read, and just in case I might have missed anything at all in regards to this, and I will finish off the Arcturian one as well. So let's get into this one. The collective evolution. No moon in Libra, seeking a balance. So like this is what really it's about. It's about seeking balance. Libra is all about balance and communication, and we'll get more into that. Hang on. We are having a new moon in Libra on October 16th throughout most of the world, and in the morning of the 17th in the east. This is initiating a 29.5 day lunar cycle, a new wave of energy for the coming month. However, the astrological configurations mentioned in this article will be more prominent over the following 2 weeks. The cycle will include a full moon in Taurus on October 31st to November 1st. So let's all remember that it's all lunar cycle. Let's get into lunar cycles, right? It could be going on for 2 weeks, and it'll include the full moon in Taurus on October 31st, which we all also know is going to be a blue moon on Halloween. How fucking awesome is that, right? This is going to be a moment to behold in our collective consciousness. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? We are on the brink of a collective conscious evolution! And I couldn't be more happier. It's finally coming. It's finally here. Woo! Nikola Tesla, your death will not be in vain. Don't you worry, boy. Don't you worry. We got you. You know, it's funny when people talk about Nikola Tesla and talk about that he died in poverty. You know, the most hardcore spiritual acts and acknowledgments of spiritual change don't go hand in hand with material gain. Living in poverty. I would know. I've lived in poverty all my life too. I'm also not saying I'm going to be stuck in this. I'm just saying that I understand that I could be. And that it's my decision. And if I decide to go full force, I might end up the same way. But you know what? Also, too, I want to finish what he started. So maybe, just maybe, he was like, in a sense, you don't look at the fact that he died in poverty. You look at the fact of what he accomplished, no matter how he died, whether he was rich or not. Who fucking cares about his material gain? Right? People that focus on that only fucking care about material gain. Don't be fucking fooled. Best way to tell a red flag is when they're too fucking materialistic. Like, look at me right now. I look like Albert Einstein's infamous right now. Not giving a fuck what I look like. Like, yeah, I would like to be presentable sometimes, but at the same time, like right now, it's like, this is raw. This is in the moment. And I will come back and I will make a proper video and I will be more tired. Like, presentable. How about that one? It's not about the aesthetic. It's about the knowledge. But I understand looking, but I also understand looking like shit and resting. So, between the two, right? Just know when to pull it off. Anyways, this new moon occurs days after we have reached the halfway point of Mars retrograde in Aries, which concludes mid-November. It's also days after Mercury began its retrograde, which is currently in Scorpio and moving backwards into Libra before it moves forward again post-November 3rd. Both of these planets being retrograde at the same time, reflects a period of significant adjustments pertaining to how we express these planets, the signs they are in, and how they are configured to our individual astrological blueprints natal chart. Generally, Mars retrogrades are a period in which the circumstances, developments, and our inner guidance is helping to facilitate a shift in how we apply ourselves and take action in specific areas of our lives. There's something that happens approximately every 2 years, which is less what? Which is less hang on, which is less frequent and usually more significant than Mercury's retrogrades. I wrote separate articles for each of them. You can read more about Mars retrograde here and Mercury retrograde here. So is that the two that are coinciding right now, like the blue and the red? That makes a lot of fucking what? No way. All right, I gotta read that after. Libra season began on September 22nd, 23rd, just over 3 weeks prior to this lunation, and will end on October 22nd, 23rd, when Scorpio season begins. However, this new moon, along with other planets, will still carry some of its Libra themes into the first week of Scorpio season prior to the full moon. This is a good period of working with and co-creating with the energies of this sign. As an air sign, whoop, whoop, right over here, whoop, whoop, yeah, I'm an Aquarius, but I'm not a cardinal, right? But anyways, as an air sign, Libra is socially and mentally oriented. Ruled by Venus, it is associated with relating? Okay, my bad. With relating, relationships, charm, harmony, compromising, art, creativity, and aesthetics. Not my favorite subject, but whatever. There is a big focus on others. Libra is also diplomatic as it seeks to find balance, equality, fairness, and common ground. Negatively, Libra can be overly codependent, passive-aggressive, superficial, insincere, indecisive, vain, and judgmental. Although this sign is about politeness and harmony, retaliation can be triggered when imbalance and unfairness is perceived. Libra is also associated with people pleasing, which can either have positive or negative implications. New moon aligned with Spica in a hard T square pattern. I don't know what Spica is. Okay. This new moon has an interesting mix of energies. It is tightly aligned with the fixed star Spica. Okay, it's a fixed star. Okay. Which is known to be most benefic and fortunate star. Yeah. However, it can be tricky to interpret how a star's energy can manifest, especially in this case, considering other astrological factors that are quite different. Like Libra, Spica, so Spica, God, sometimes, is connected to art and creativity, but also has spiritual, scientific, and inventive qualities. It is associated with harvest season and represents the gifts of harvest, both metaphorically and literally. However, it can also reflect unfruitfulness, depending on other variables, and injustice to innocence, according to legendary astrologer Vivian Robson. Injustice to innocence. This new moon is opposite Mars retrograde in Aries, which are both in a T square, with Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn in Capricorn. The Sun has been in opposition with Mars in the week before this new moon, peaking on the 13th and 14th, which has become a significant part of the Mars retrograde process in influencing how we assert ourselves. However, this energy is also configured into this new moon and can play out as conflicts internally or externally with others, impulsiveness, aggression, anger, competitiveness, or sexual tension. Mars in Aries wants to assert individuality, ego, personal needs, and self-identity, while the new moon in Libra is looking for consideration, common ground, diplomacy, equality, and fairness. So you see where the stipulating, like, this energy of it's like, this is what's going on. Like, this is wow. Jesus. This is big, man. I like this guy. These guys are really in depth here. This opposition is a square to Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn in Capricorn. Can reflect power struggles, obstacles, and issues pertaining to beliefs, opinions, and perspectives. Saturn has the most power, as it is strongly placed in its home sign. ruling Jupiter and Pluto, as the sun and moon are also moving towards a square, strong on the 18th and 19th, with it while separating from the aspects of the other planets in this configuration. This calls for a need to be realistic, cautious, practical, disciplined, structured, or orderly. The combination of this and all the retrograde energy can call for some sort of refinement. Venus opposing Neptune, trine planets in Capricorn, and square the lunar nodes. Oh, we're getting really deep into this shit, aren't we? All right. The ruler of this new moon, Venus, has been in Virgo in the previous 2 weeks and will be there until October 27th to 28th. Venus ruled areas of values, love, relationships, friends, social life, pleasures, money, aesthetics, beauty, art, taste, sensuality, desires, and attractiveness. Can be expressed in ways that are practical, consensuous, discerning, picky, detailed, organized, analytical, health-oriented, productive, efficient, adaptable, or fault-finding or servicing. At this time, this new moon, Venus is moving towards an opposition to Neptune and trine to Jupiter, which may have been in a sextile over the previous weeks. This energy is strong from October 18th to 19th and can be good for creative or artistic efforts as well as social interactions that have spiritual, compassionate, broad, or philosophical themes. It can also reflect expansiveness, growth, morals, optimism, idealism, along with confusion, deception, escapism, and delusion affecting Venus areas of life, as mentioned in above paragraphs. So you guys can be feeling a mixture of both of them, which I'm definitely like. I had like a crazy week already, and it's not even 18th yet, and I've also been feeling my artistic, creative side been coming out recently too as well. So I will take that into deep consideration, especially where it comes into balancing. This is really amazing shit. Mars retrograde will also be in square with Jupiter at that time, which could also reflect conflicts around beliefs, opinions, and judgments. Excessiveness, overconfidence, and spreading ourselves out too much can also play out, as mentioned earlier. Mercury retrograde will be moving towards an opposition to Uranus, peaks 19th to 20th, which can make it harder to focus and bring disruption, changes to plans, and perhaps communication problems. Venus approaches a square to the lunar nodes on October 20th, 21st. We may be reflecting on the past and future, or perhaps at a crossroads when it comes to relationships and values. Venus is then in a trine with Pluto, October 21st, 22nd, which can bring an empowering, deep, intense, or insightful energy to things associated with Venus. Following this, it moves to a trine with Saturn, October 24th, 25th, which can have a committing, strengthening, supportive, responsible, practical, or stabilizing effect on these areas. So there are positives through these negatives. Like, you really have to learn to discern that and discern your own negative and your own projection of what your reality and what you are attracting into your life, and what you are attracting into your life versus what the universe has planned for you. Like, nothing happens on chance ever. Very slim. I should say never, because I don't know if that's right or not. I'll just say a very slim fucking ratio. I'm learning to let go. I learned that from my possible twin flame. Because I think I had dealt with a false twin flame recently. And, maybe not. I don't know. I think maybe they were a soulmate, and I just wanted so badly to affiliate them with a twin flame because I like the idea of it. Or the person that I'm interested in it's the opposite, right? I don't know. Anyways, let's continue, right? Making intentions and things to consider. So when it comes to a new moon, It's all about harvesting. It's all about, like, I heard about the shadow season and whatnot. Okay, we're already past the shadow. And as you can see right now, here comes the light. Here comes the moment when you have the time, the energy, and the space to manifest and harvest what you want to manifest and harvest, what you want to appear, what you want to manifest in your life. This is the moment. Either take it or leave it. You don't just get to decide when you want to fucking do it. You got to do it now. Excuse me. Get it? As it was dark already, so you know what I mean? So let's see what this article says. What can you do to improve how you relate with others? And that's a big factor right now, especially when people are so flimsy still about the coronavirus and spreading it. And talking like it's not a big deal if you die from it. Do you like the idea that you cannot see your loved ones when you die? You will be all alone? You like that idea? Seek help. Honestly. You are going into a realm you do not want to dive into. And it's not going to get prettier. It's just going to get worse. Take it from somebody who knows. Again, I understand because I've been there. And it took a lot for me to get out. It's not that easy. But I'm warning you, before it gets worse, don't continue down this path. You're gonna regret it. You may not be strong enough to come back. Why would you risk that? Why would you want to risk damaging humanity? The fucking simple idea of wanting to damage the future of humanity boggles my mind to understanding that humans are worse than demons. And that stems from fucking free will. And I understand that. And I respect that. Do I agree with it? No. And I'm allowed not to agree with that. I'm allowed to fucking feel the way I feel about it. You have to learn to discern things, for God's sake. It's time to evolve. Here is the moment in the time that the collectiveness, the collective consciousness, not just the collective, of all of mankind can finally come together. All as one, as it, wow, it's shining right in my eyeball. You talk about certain things, and all of a sudden the sun comes right out, like in my eyeball. Then that's a coincidence? No, it's not. It's my words manifesting this reality, and that's why I think it's important to talk about these kind of certain things when the moment is right. And this is not about acting like, okay, I'm the first one here type deal. You know what I mean? This is not about being competitive. This is about guiding people with something they don't understand and seeing a new perspective on things. This is what this is about right now, okay? So, ow! See my eye. Now I can't read anything. Stop, son! I put too much into it. God damn. Oh, man. See right now, or achieve fairness and equality. See right there, like that's what I'm talking about. This is like the coronavirus and all the shit that's happening should really be teaching us not only how to be independent of ourselves, but learn how to be fucking about achieving common ground and achieving fairness and equality for everybody. When we have a moment right fucking now to fucking achieve pure equality for all of mankind, why do you not want to take that? Why? Answer my question. And I will find it. Whether you answer me directly or not, you don't understand what I'm saying when I say, give me your why. I will find out. It's called reading, like observing. It's called observing others. You really think I just focus on myself all the time? No, not all the time, asshole. Like, oh, that's all I've ever wanted. I've always wanted to experience like oneness. Like when we land on the moon in 1969 and the world was as one, and I watched a video on that, and I was like, whoa, man, to feel as one with all mankind all at once, like it was just mind blowing. Mind blowing. For that one moment, that one brief moment, you can feel the collectiveness of all of mankind coming together as one. As one while standing individual. You get it yet? You have to balance the two out. As above, so below. As within, so without. Within the universe, oh, fuck, I forgot the last part, but there's like 3 parts to that. And that's why there's the significance of 3, because 3 is about new beginnings. Pretty much. Anyways, let's continue on. What has come up for you in the week leading up to this new moon? Oh my God. This week? To this new moon yesterday? Whew. I'll tell you that one. I'm not going to get into my situation too much. I will say, like, there's a lot I need to definitely readjust and reevaluate and make work better. English is hard right now. Have a better structure and manifesting more and tapping back into my creative side and just understanding too that I'm healing right now and to be kind and gentle with that healing and do not care what other people or myself think and just keep moving forward. And now this is a great confirmation to say, like, yeah, just be patient and everything will happen when it happens. Right now, you just, like, even though you feel like you're stuck, you're not, like, you are stuck, but you're not stuck. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, let's continue on. Should you change the way you assert your needs or it's so weird when I fucking just said that. I've never read this before either, so yeah, like, to capture this is one, it's like, yes. I'm getting so much better at this, like, capturing these moments too, anyways. Are circumstances in your life pushing you to think differently about something? Yeah. What can you learn from any obstacles that you have been that have been coming up in your life? Is there anything that needs to be restrained? Okay. I didn't. All right. Restrained it. Ah, my eyes. These are just some examples of what to consider or focus your intentions on at this time. However, it is good to reflect on anything else that is coming up for you. It is generally best to make any intentions within the first 24 hours following a new moon. I'm in the 12 hours, so I'm good. The exact moment it will occur, 7:31 p.m. Universal Time on October 16th. You can click here to see what is in your time zone. Ah, damn it. And then they start talking about their... Yeah, well, these guys here are a bit money oriented, so, like, they do have some pretty insightful shit, and then they go like, here, buy this, buy that. So there you go. Maybe I'll do one more. See what feels like. I'm just picking out which one I feel intuitively drawn to here. Again, I will share the link. Since I know I was talking about the Arcturian, I'm just going to move forward because you guys can do that research on your own. That's why I share these links too, because you know what? I might end up not talking about the whole damn thing, and I find it better that when people collectively want to learn, not just end on everybody else to do it for them. Look how fucking shiny my fucking not even shiny. It's like bouncing light. I can't believe this light is ridiculous. So supermoon in Libra, relationships, and how karma, my eyes. October 16th, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we witnessed a super new moon in Libra, the second one of a trilogy of supermoons. The first one happened in Virgo on September 17th. The next one will be in Scorpio on November 15th. Their progression has the function to set the stage and prepare us for the total new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius that takes place on December 14th. What? We get a solar eclipse? Woo! December 14th. Opening a portal of metamorphosis and immense change that will unravel through the whole 2021. No way, man. Awesome. Woo! I can't wait. I love supermoons and like especially solar eclipses. Last time I did a ritual on a fucking solar or lunar or whatever eclipse where it was a supermoon, like big fucking. That was almost like 10 years ago now or something like that. That was amazing. And I opened up things. I was just, wow. I've been waiting to open that up again. Anyways, I'm talking shit I shouldn't be talking about. Supermoons are new or full moons happening closer to us. From our perspective on Earth, they appear bigger. This is the closest super new moon we experienced in 2020, and our influence is undoubtedly more intense than regular new moons because the gravitational pull of the moon is stronger. Every new moon inaugurates another cycle of growth. She offers us the opportunity to start anew, to begin a new chapter in our lives. New moons represent the first stage of the lunar cycle, and this is the perfect moment for intention setting, and conscience manifestation. The cosmos encourages us to plant seeds to define a clear vision for the future and have faith in its unfolding. To celebrate the arrival of the super new moon in Libra, we are hosting. I missed a fucking global meditation again. Ah! Damn. You know what though? Look. Ah! Wait a minute. You know what? I can still do that. Stop. Oh, no. Oh, right. Okay. I can still do that. I can do that on my own. Oops, daisy. That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to do the meditation afterwards. So when I have time, I will do it today for 40 minutes. Supermoon in Libra, striving for healthy compromise. The new moon in Libra reminds us of the importance of being surrounded by peace and harmony. During the upcoming weeks, the spotlight will be on creating conditions of fairness in all areas of our lives. The themes of self versus others and the need to find a dynamic balance between meeting our needs and meeting other people's needs have been big themed of the entire Libra season that were magnified when the Aries full moon took place. Yeah, so like again, like I already had that moment earlier today where I said, you know what, man, people don't appreciate my time when I give it to them and stuff like that. And it's like I really need to start just putting my foot down myself. Because right now it's like I don't. It's just right now. It's not forever. I hurt my finger. These issues will still be relevant for the upcoming lunar cycle, during which we are encouraged to learn and grow through our interactions with others. Okay. Scorpio season will put the spotlight on our closest relationships, emphasizing issues around intimacy, trust, and emotional vulnerability. The new supermoon in Libra encourages us to negotiate and meditate in order to find compromises that are truly healthy, that promote balance, and that don't diminish our self-respect in any way. Super new moon in Libra, trine North Node, new paths are opening. And I learned about North Nodes recently, like a bit. I need to learn more about them. I need to become more familiar with them. Actually, like I say learn, you can't be good at everything. So some things like this, I just want to become more familiar with it at least. So I understand where the North Node is. So that I could explain it. The sun and the moon at 23 degrees Libra are creating a trine at the north node in Gemini. Trines are angles of 120 degrees. They represent supportive aspects that promote an easy flow of energy and exchange of information between celestial bodies that occupy signs of the same element. The trine to the north node in Gemini increases the karmic relevance of the super new moon. Any contact between a planet and the lunar nodes emphasizes the importance of conscious expressions of the planet involved for our personal and collective evolution and highlights the role of that same planet in the shift in global consciousness that is taking place. When a new or a full moon is in alignment with with the nodal axis, energy that aspect brings will be available to us throughout the rest of the lunar cycle. The transit of the North Node through Gemini, lasting until 2022, stresses the importance of ongoing learning and invites us to keep our mind open, to speak to people very different from us, to be curious, to listen to others' point of view, and to challenge our perception of the world. This cosmic event has the potential to open new paths that can bring very karmic opportunities to many of us, as the sign of Libra is involved. This is likely to happen through the people we meet. The Libra super new moon will bring unexpected social encounters, fated interactions, and incredible synchronicities. Many of us will experience the sensation of being in the right place at the right time. Many will come across inspiring people who introduce us to new worlds, perspectives, and ways of living. Sun and moon opposite Mars, balancing self and others. Sun and moon join forces at 23 degrees Libra, and they oppose retrograde Mars at 20 degrees Aries. The exact opposition between Sun and Mars took place on October 13th, but its influence is still active. So that was like, yeah, wow. Retrograde Mars and Aries opposite the super new moon reminds us that to be able to show up in our relationships from a grounded and secure place, we must actively cultivate a sense of self-worth, self-esteem, and self-respect. To have healthy relationships, we need to feel good, fulfilled, and complete within ourselves. We can't give from an empty cup. We can't expect that from other people will make us happy if we are not feeling good with ourselves. Okay. And we can't expect that other people will make us happy. Yeah. Similarly, we can't expect to be the solution to someone's problems. We can't ask other people to fix our problems and fulfill our desires either. That's too much of a burden to place on someone. So, be careful about, yeah, exactly that. You can't give somebody that much responsibility. That's why things can fuck up. That's how you are affecting that, is because you're also putting that on people. And you can't deny that. You put that, a lot of people do that to friends, family, loved ones, don't even realize they're doing it. But when you do realize it, just admit to it and just acknowledge that and go all right, I fucked up. You're not perfect. Get over it. It doesn't long ago. What happens has the function to remind us that we must be aware of our inner state and honor our needs at any time in order to find a good balance between the energy investigated in ourselves and energy invested. Moon square Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto. Exploring the Libra or in a square aspect to Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto in Capricorn. As you mentioned that before too. The current planetary configuration includes the Sun and Moon at opposite to Mars, squaring initiate change. During these days, you may feel that our creativity, our spontaneous urges, and our emotional expression are blocked by external influences. These aspects can reflect a fair amount of social unrest around the concept of justice, disagreements around what is fair, what is right, and what is acceptable. Capricorn is the archetype related to structure, discipline, rules, laws, responsibility, and authority. We may experience a strong tension because of our social space, the restrictions that threaten our natural need for space